The Need for Speed series is a series that I've always been fond of. I mean, even back for the PlayStation 1 days, all the way back to when it was on the Saturn. The game was very bare bones, but it was something that I've always wanted to play. Every time a new game came out, I was on it. I always tried to have the most fun possible. And at the end of the day, I always try to complete those games every time I try to get on them. Right now, I'm having fun with Need for Speed Remastered, the Hot Pursuit version, and I play a little bit of Playback every now and then. But now there's some news that some Need for Speed games are leaving the digital storefronts. Need for Speed Carbon, Undercover. You also have Need for Speed Shift 1 and 2, and Need for Speed The Run. All of them being removed from all digital storefronts. And as of today of this recording, May 31st. This came out of nowhere, and it's kind of surprising that it did. But at the end of the day, I understand why some of these games are just leaving the storefronts. I mean, it's not easy for games to be moved off because some people still playing, but I think it was time because there's a lot of Need for Speed games out there, and I'm pretty sure not too many people are playing them. And if they are, they probably already bought these games. They're pretty cheap to get. I have pretty much all these games are physical on the PlayStation 3. I think I have a few of them on PC already because I double dipped on these games. It just shows you how much I really like playing these games. And I'm a real big fan of them. I still go back to play them from time to time. But at the end of the day, that's what's happening right now. I don't see this as a really big deal. These games are pretty much readily available. You can buy these anywhere from the any of your brick and mortar GameStops or whatever the case may be. I'm pretty sure you can buy, if you still are interested in any of them, you can buy these games on the just on the website of GameStop. You can find these on eBay or on Amazon pretty easy. And I don't think because these games are being moved from the digital store that the price will go up on these games. It's not really a big demand on these games due to the fact that there are a lot of Need for Speeds out there already. If anything, maybe Carbon may be one, because Need for Speed Carbon may be the one that goes up in price because it's a direct sequel to the great Need for Speed Most Wanted that's exclusive to the 360. And I really doubt it. I don't see it happening, but if you haven't already and you like racing games, I'm really big on racing games. I know you guys already know that I love racing games. I highly recommend getting these games. All of these games are pretty unique in their own fashion. Even though Need for Speed Carbon is like I said, it's a sequel to the Most Wanted that's exclusive to the 360, but the Carbon came out on other platforms. Undercover is kind of like a little bit like Carbon, but it's more of a underground type as well. I think it does have a story in it as well. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played it, but they have a lot of various different type of races, even when you do drag races. I think it's pretty neat. Need for Speed Shift and Shift 2 are more like what you would see when it comes to Gran Turismo or Forza. They tried to jump into that space, and as a matter of fact, those games, I think both those games were made by the people who made Project Cars. So if you like a sim racer or a semi-sim racer along the lines of Forza or Gran Turismo, it wouldn't hurt to pick up these games. I had a blast with Shift 2 Unleashed. That's a pretty good one, or whatever the case may be. I do recommend it. Like I said, it's for the people who really like racing games. If you haven't played them already, but most people who are racing fans have played them. But if you're curious, that's where to get them. Now, Need for Speed The Run. Need for Speed The Run is a very interesting type of game because Need for Speed The Run is basically a story-based type of game. That game has its own storyline, and you basically travel or you race across the country to be number one. It's actually pretty interesting if you take away the Need for Speed name. And I think that's another reason why a lot of people were turned off by Need for Speed The Run, because it was not like your average Need for Speed game. It actually had a real story behind it, and it was a pretty good story. I completed it on PC. I did not finish it on PS3, but I may go back and just try to complete that. I'm not really much of a trophy hunter, but it would be nice to get the trophy to say I completed it. But the run was it was a real. I actually enjoyed it. I played it on EA Origin, and I had a blast with it. It may not be for everybody, but if you want a story-based racing game, which is not too many of those out there, I think that would be a pretty good move to do. And like I said, with I've been playing Payback, and Need for Speed Payback kind of gives me that same type of vibe that the Run gave off. Another thing I will say about the Run had one really good race through the Colorado. Did I say that right? Colorado mountains. I mean, it was really good. Ice caps was falling and everything. It was a really cool looking, pretty cool looking sequence, and I thought that was pretty neat. All the other games are pretty much like I said, Carbon is a spin-off. I think it's a sequel, not a spin-off. It's a sequel to Need for Speed Most Wanted. And all the other ones are basically just your basic Need for Speed racers. And I think they are good in their own right. Out of all of these games, maybe the Run is the least most popular and is not the one that you may be looking for. But all of them are really quality racers. And at the end of the day, I highly recommend them if you haven't had a chance to get to any of these games. It would not be a bad idea. But if you're trying to get them digital, I think that it's too late. Probably after, and pretty much after the day, they would not be on the storefronts digital. So if you still have your PS3, still got your 360 or whatever the case may be, I think it's a good time to try to pick these up. I'm not really sure. I know these games was on PlayStation Plus, and I'm not sure if these games on EA Play. I'm not sure, but I know it was a PlayStation Plus title for Need for Speed Shift 2. That was a Need for Speed. That was a PlayStation Plus title. So I don't know if you can still download it if you have PlayStation Plus, or I think it's on the 360 as far as Game Pass or whatever. I'm not really sure if any of these games are on there. So I think for right now, this is probably the only way you'll be able to get them if you have them physical, because I'm not really sure. One thing I will say that if you still have the games you want to play online, the online service will remain on for now, but after August 31st, they will close, so the games will not be able to be played online. I think it's more like Need for Speed Shift 2. I'm not sure if any other ones can be played online. Maybe Undercover you could play with friends online. I think even with Need for Speed The Run you can play online as well. But after September 1st, the games will be only playable offline, which isn't a bad deal, because most people are probably not playing these games online anyway, and all of them will give you a pretty decent offline experience. So I think you guys will be all right if you're interested. And I don't know if too many people are interested, but if you are, here you go. They won't be digital anymore. You can get the physical copies. I'm pretty sure you can find them anywhere. Let me know what you guys think. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to share this video, share it. Let people know what I'm doing over here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, please subscribe. That'd be awesome as well. Thank you guys for the support. Small channel trying to grow, and I'm trying to make the most of it. So hopefully you guys will check it out, and I hope check out the rest of this content. You guys be easy. You guys take care. Peace.